now as far as the lending library, about, you know, returning books, but I'm not sure, to be honest, so.
Okay, because then I thought with Kids First, of course, I know what you guys do so well, that, that's a good way to distribute books, possibly. I know you have your own way, but anyway, I saw what you guys did for Mulberry, and, you know, I did see the kids respond and come in and out of the reading van or the book
Right,
van,
the
whatever
Story
it was.
Express, and actually our group who does Mulberry, they're gonna be there this Saturday doing an Earth Day event with them this Saturday, and they'll take the Story Express and let them pick out books then, but we were just there on Friday, and just to tell people about the event Saturday, and we had some kids who came out, and I mean, they were very excited to take the books, and so, I mean, I think that would be a good way to get them distributed.
So I feel like you would have more books than you possibly could need if you put that word out, that if you were collecting books for this program or whatever, I mean,
You need to
you're gonna
put
have books that you don't know what to do with.
We could put book bins in at the schools, and I have the principals let, especially in the primary, elementary, a child will be more than happy to share a book with another child and donate. We could talk to the principals
The
about
library
that.
purges books every year too.
Yeah.
The school
Mhm.
library.
There's one at the primary school too. Sits outside the library. They'll pull it out. And Luke will bring some home sometimes. I'll be like, where's?
So she can volunteer.
She can just volunteer. Okay, so hearing what you're saying, you're thinking that we may be better off just doing 1 month and then do a major book collection and then distribute the books. Now, when I talked to Ms. Pierce, the principal, she gave me some ideas of, you know, stories that might be appropriate, that, you know, we can narrow that down when it gets a little bit closer. Now, any other?
Well, I think just logistically, for it's us really that we're talking about, y'all, you guys are twice the size of me, but, where, you know, a tent, does that mean another spot? Are we putting down, you know, I mean, those kind of things, or are we just, I think some of the kids will respond, and then, you know, some won't, but,
It's just
if
like
it's
many of the
consistent.
stuff with us doing the activities that we do up at Tower Road, like after lunch or during lunch, some of them are gonna participate and some of them aren't, it doesn't matter what you do.
But they do, a lot of times the kids are kind of hanging out excited, waiting for us to get there, so
Right.
not having the sports equipment, we all, I don't know if y'all still do that. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
take balls and have games and fun things for them to do after they eat. But if we didn't have that out until after lunch,
Right.
or
until
lunch,
after.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
especially if they're gonna come before lunch
Yeah.
to do the reading, then,
Yeah.
cause I'm thinking the same thing as you, is if we're trying to feed them, it's gonna be hard to kinda, with the volunteers trying to do both, it's just not kinda.
Yeah,
But,
and then
yeah.
the kids, as soon as they see us, they get all excited and come running.
Right.
And they would
Well,
distract.
for us, what I would say was, well, we're not gonna get anything out till they're through with the reading, we'll get the lunches set up, do that, and then we'll go to the other activities, so. I mean, I'm just throwing that out now.
No, I agree, because I want it to be worth their time, the
Right,
kids' time, and the
exactly.
person
Yeah,
volunteering.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
To sit there
I
and.
wanted to-
Right.
I'm very
And I
good
think
at
that-
scale it down to make it good.
Yeah, and I think that once the kids get into that and they see the routine and what's going on, they're just gonna have to, they'll figure that out and they'll be more
But it seems
encouraged by
like,
that.
didn't
too.
July kind of get funny anyway, as the sports and traveling and stuff? I mean, it seems like July sort of thinned, and you may know numbers more.
Yeah, I know she did.
Okay, then June.
It always does.
It does.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
the expert knows that.
Yeah, and it's getting warmer and they don't wanna stay as long either. I mean, they're getting, as lunch is finishing up, it's hot in there, this past summer, it was the hottest summer to date for me, anyway, out there. But,
What is that?
I thought my volunteers were gonna pass out. Treat this.
Well, we did do this a lot. volunteer, do you have connections to people like these community agencies that you can say, I will contact?
I can put it out on my email blast as part of the bottom, looking for volunteers.
Okay, and so, the Gilmore.
I'm pretty sure the orchard will be able to come up with their own books.
Cover your own books?
I mean, like,
Oh.
they'll get books from everybody and leaders and volunteers, I mean, we have over
How many
80 volunteers
weeks?
at,
I mean, like for a week or
For
for the whole?
the month of June?
probably for the month of June,
Yeah.
I think we can, I mean, I hate to say that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, okay, you're
but-
taking on the reading part.
No, that's what I have her here for.
Yeah, see, Cheryl's gonna help with that a lot, so that'll be.
Okay.
She's a reading specialist, actually,
Former teacher, principal.
Okay, so,
And I can probably fill, this is what I didn't want to do, so I'm trying to practice no, and I'm saying it anyway. I'm never good at this. Maria.
I didn't look at you.
To be the Optimist Club, though, I feel like we can probably find readers for the month of June. And then at Stay Active LJ, I have the most incredible people that are part of the club now that, I think they'll volunteer also. They know I'm closing and changing my hours to feed the kids this summer, so, they'll all wanna help. I mean, not closing totally, so, we're just hiking or doing stuff after we feed them.
Okay, so you think that we can get our volunteers if we, say, this is what we're doing, and you've got a plan, you've got a mission, all I have to do is say, go, and you're good.
Are we gonna meet one more time?
We will probably need to
So we
definitely.
could have all right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to divide our
Here,
volunteers.
yeah.
Yes.
So we know first week is kids first, second week is Optimist, third week is so-and-so. That's
Well,
all
I don't, okay, so see that, the Orchard is saying they'll do all 4 weeks.
Right.
That's what they are just committed to, right?
That's what I just committed us to.
No, that's Tower Road, that's Tower Road. So, but Mulberry will totally take somebody to do a week. And I think the Optimist, I can fill in with Optimist members, so if Kids First wants to do a week and whoever else, I don't know that we can,
Since
on
we-
Rotary and,
Volunteer,
I mean,
my volunteers particularly want to Tower Road, so that's
They
fine.
want-
oh.
And that's fine.
See,
So,
Well,
I mean,
maybe
because we'd be the
we could
readers
help-
and y'all be the
we could help
feeders.
her out for
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
Maybe we could help you
Oh,
out
that's
for 1 week.
Yeah.
Everybody does with Tower Road, but Mulberry's such a need too.
If we,
I
people
think
that
it
wanna
is.
help, I think
Or
if we,
we-
I mean.
I think it once now that I know what we're talking about.
Okay, so I'm
I'll call
gonna
that school and I'll get
we'll
some
see.
people.
If I can't, then I'll know who to pull from.
Yeah.
Because I think it's confusing for y'all, because y'all are, everybody knows.
Okay, and I think the bottom line is, I'm gonna quit losing sleep about volunteers.
Yeah.
I think I can say, you got it.
We said the first
You got
week of
it, and
June.
we'll organize it, so that sounds, okay, so that's fabulous. Okay, and my other question was, how can our book collections be increased? We kinda already answered that by putting it in. I'm sure Whitney could run something in the paper. She was supposed to be here today, but she is a busy lady, her and her wedding coming up. But she had a deadline, it was a newspaper deadline today, but she needs to think about lace and roses. And so, we will, she said she would meet with me later. Okay, so, I think we have a plan, so June, both sides, you've got volunteers, we'll do it the hour before. Okay, my other question is, time-wise, are we gonna say we're gonna feed at 12 and read at 11? Or does anybody need any variation? in
Reading for an
time?
hour is an awful long time.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
They're not gonna sit for an hour.
Okay, so, we'll say that it gets going during that hour, that we'll get our volunteers there by the time we get the kids gathered, and, I mean, nobody will be there with stopwatch going, you got to keep it, but I definitely agree with you, kids will not sit there, Okay, anything else on that line?
Logistically on that, I think if we said reading at 11, and then that way, when we start pulling up, of course, do y'all get, I don't know when y'all get there, like 10?
Well, it just depends on when we decide, because you guys did breakfast last year and we just did lunch. See, the first year we did both.
Right.
So that's something, that's in the next part of what we're doing here, I guess,
Okay.
as far as whether we're doing both or whatever, so.
Because for me at Mulberry, I think if we read at 11 and then, food pulls up at 11:30. My setup is not nearly as big as theirs.
Yeah, it takes some time for those lunches to
So,
get
but
worked
once the
out.
kids, you know, start seeing, it just gets distracting. Once all the volunteers getting there and you're setting up, the kids are all, so.
Yeah.
So 11 to 11:30, I could see reading happen,
Yeah,
right, y'all?
oh, yeah, yeah,
If, depending upon when you tell us we have.
right,
eating.
yeah.
Well, we're fine, I mean, Becky, you think, I mean, Tom, you normally have the meals ready at what time?
10:30 or 11.